Temptation rarely starts with a decision. It starts with a thought, a small one, a quiet suggestion in your mind. Just look for a second. Just this once. No one will know. And in that moment, it doesn't feel dangerous. It feels harmless. But what most people don't realize is this: temptation doesn't begin when you act. It begins when you entertain the thought. And the longer you entertain it, the stronger it becomes. Here's the pattern most people miss. Temptation moves in stages. First comes attention. You notice something, a thought, an image, a possibility. Then comes imagination. Your mind begins to explore it. What would happen if? Now the idea starts gaining emotional weight. Then comes justification. This isn't that serious. I deserve this. I'll deal with it later. By this point, the decision is almost made, because once temptation lives in your mind long enough, your resistance weakens, and eventually what once felt wrong starts to feel normal. Sin rarely happens suddenly. It grows quietly in the mind first. Scripture describes this process clearly. Temptation begins when desire draws a person away. Then desire gives birth to sin, and sin, when it grows fully, leads to destruction. Notice the progression. First desire, then action, then consequence. The problem is not that temptation exists. Even Jesus was tempted. The danger comes when temptation is allowed to settle, when it becomes something you entertain instead of resist. The battle is won or lost long before the action. It happens in the mind. If temptation is entertained repeatedly, something changes. Your mind adapts. What once felt uncomfortable starts to feel familiar. Conviction weakens. Your standards lower, and slowly, temptation becomes routine. You begin excusing behavior you once resisted. This is how strong people slowly lose discipline, not through one dramatic failure, through repeated small compromises. And the longer this continues, the harder it becomes to reverse. Because habits reshape identity, you begin to believe, this is just who I am, but it isn't. It's what you practiced. Temptation loses power when it is confronted early, not when it becomes overwhelming, but when it first appears. The moment the thought enters your mind, that is your moment of power. Interrupt it immediately. Shift your attention. Change your environment. Move your body. Do something productive. The longer you stay mentally engaged with temptation, the weaker your resistance becomes. But when you cut it off early, it fades quickly. Discipline is often nothing more than redirecting attention. First, control your environment. Many temptations are predictable. If you know something weakens you, remove it. Second, train your mind. Your thoughts follow patterns. Feed your mind with things that strengthen your spirit. Third, build discipline in other areas. Physical discipline, structured routines, and healthy habits strengthen your ability to resist impulses. Fourth, stay spiritually connected. Prayer and scripture realign your mind with truth. Temptation thrives when your mind is empty, but it weakens when your mind is anchored. Temptation will always exist, but it does not have to control you. You are not powerless. You are not defined by your impulses. You are defined by the choices you make. Every time you resist temptation, you strengthen your character. Every time you redirect your focus, you train your mind. Over time, discipline becomes easier because the habits you build today shape the person you become tomorrow. So when temptation appears, recognize it early, cut it off quickly, and choose the path that leads to strength.